Hello, hello! Welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. Today we'll be playing Hearts of Iron 4 as Poland, and we will try to take over the Russian Soviet Union as well as a lot of other countries. And we'll be using a mod that I found on the workshop, and I will put a link to it or something else in the description later. But yeah. This is the reason why I put up those two videos yesterday. Just for this. So, yeah. Let's get started.
Gotów, dowódco!
And now we shall start the Great War against the Lithuanians, if I'm not completely wrong. This will be a quick war because, seriously, we are much better equipped, yet and also way stronger than them. Why am I speaking like this? Jesus. So yeah, we're just gonna go through them right quickly, and as easy as that, really. But this is all building up to the later reveal, the greater plan. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And now the last part of the attack will commence, and we got it, we got it. Alright then, I'll just take most of the state and then I'll make the last part of it into a puppet. Because, why not? Why the hell not?
Baczność!
It just makes sense, I hope. But yeah, that was that war, and then we shall move on to make plans to take over the next part of the world. No longer just this country, but more countries I don't know the names of, because Why would I? And the battle for world peace rages on. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. It's not even world peace, it's just me attacking one other country because I can. Oh god, I'm a diabolical person, aren't I? Alright then, encircle them, kill them, destroy the entire thing, owe the humanity, whatever. They actually broke through that. Huh. Oh well, I still win. And again, the same plan as before, take the country, make the men into puppets. Because what else do I want to do? I am bored. I am really fucking bored. Jesus. Oh no, this is so fun. Oh well. And now, once again, I shall become the global superpower that I truly am, or that Poland truly is, and we shall take over this uncultured state. I mean, we shall take over this piece of land that we rightfully need for reasons. Kill the lists. Alright, another encirclement, just so we can end this war quickly and make sure we have to lose as many people as possible. I mean, as little people as possible. Trust me, that's gonna be the road. That's gonna be the Ruskies' job later. Trust me. And no puppets this time because what the hell's the point of it at this point? It's not even fun anymore. And I don't even know why I do it. They're not big enough to actually become puppets. They're way too small. Way too small. Oh well. Onwards, I guess. Alright, so now we'll take on an actual global power, the Netherlands. But I failed to realize you can't attack through someone else's borders, so yeah. Unless you're in war together with them, you can't do it. So luckily, Hitler asked to join, and I ended up joining. Which ended up with me losing more of the territory that I actually wanted. So that was the annoying part. But we managed to win, which is important. It just took some time because the Netherlands actually have units and an army. And aren't just shit. They're basically better than me. It's kind of a rough war, but we managed to win it within a few minutes. And hey, that's the important part, right? We won the war, and yes, I did take off guarantees. That's why no one ever came after us. Because that will make everything so much easier for me. Because I want to get this video quick instead of like having to work so much more than I already did just to make this video. I mean, Jesus. And we won, and I got barely anything because the rest of it Hitler just took immediately. Plus he also took all the islands, so I couldn't get any other thing. I couldn't get a rubber. God, I hate you sometimes, Hitler. I really fucking do. God. About 20 minutes later, the most horrible thing in the entire world would ever happen. Not the fact that I was giving a lot of walkers to one of my puppet states. No, it's much worse than that. It's so much worse than that. You see, our northern neighbors did a heinous act. They made friends with us. Yeah, that's what it did. It was actually kind of nice. Yeah, that's what they actually did. They were actually declaring war on us. That's what it did. So yeah, we ended up putting the entire army on the border. Poles versus Russians. I have to keep. I saw like an entire series of like Iron Harvest the other day, so my brain is fried. Yeah. Yeah. Poles and the Russians, Germans, and the Axis, because we are part of the Axis now, by the way. Went to war with each other, which was the last. Which was like the last the last hour and a half of the video. It's just me and them going at it. And it's a goddamn huge war. Literally. Because I would believe it's about 1938 or 9. I can't really see it on my screen because the screen is so small. But still, the important thing here is, listen, this war keeps going, and when I was done recording for the day, the game wasn't even over yet, and we have not moved barely anywhere. But, and this is something that happened in both the real world and this game, the Russians have a lot of manpower. Oh, they have a lot of it. So we ended up putting them in a stalemate. We can't move, and they can't move. But they will be using up a ton of manpower in the early part of the war, just trying to push us. Stalin starts off with about 20 million manpower or so, while the Axis power only have about 2 million combined. Well, the original. Plus with me on, they have almost 3 million manpower. Yet for some reason, in the entirety of the war, we only ever reached, and get ready for this, at least as far as I've gone yet, over 654,000 casualties, while Stalin was already reaching the 10 million mark. He had used, I think he actually was over that at that point, like he had used a hell of a lot of his army at that point. And that was 1942. And he was already basically bare-boning it. He had no more army. And I also think he was actually on the barreling the scrape. Barreling the scrape, like the really extreme manpower production way. I mean, seriously, I feel bad for him, and yet I don't really, because we... okay, you know what, I'll just cut to that point, because that's the real awesome scene. So yeah, the war will be kind of like this for a hell of a long time. It's just going to be stale, simple fighting, where the Russians will fight us, and we'll just fend them off for most of the entire battle. That's really all that happened from like now on till the point that really changed the war. And where Italy finally showed they weren't just shit. Oh no. Oh no. They aren't just shit, none my ass. bit of a reverse D-Day, am I right? Well, this is kind of where the Italians made the brilliant use of thinking and actually doing something quite incredible. Trust me, I was not expecting to do this, but they did. And, well, let's just say it worked out pretty well. And now the great Polish army has landed on the Russian soil. And we shall continue to meet, and we shall go on to meet with the Italians who are actually sponsoring this entire attack. Literally, it's only me, it's only the Polish, it's only the Italians. We're the only ones fighting up here for about 2 years. For 2 years, we sat up here in-game and did nothing else but keep this land for ourselves. This was the greatest part of the entire goddamn war, in my own opinion. We got the harbor, we got combined, and we just laid siege to everything. This little piece of land became the nice big front border that we needed to win the war. This was the real part of the war. Whoever got this could truly control the war. We had gotten around the enemy lines, we had taken a very important spot for ourselves and our own allies, and we could now really attack them without any real coincidences. The war has already started to slow down on the Russian side. It started attacking us as much as it did before, and it's mostly because the AI of Stalin is noticing that he is losing more manpower than he can gain land, so therefore he stops. So now we're gonna have to make him attack us, and this is the only way we can do it in a perfect way. Unless, of course, we start to attack with the entire army down there, which is not a good idea for now, since we don't have enough manpower, nor enough resources, or enough men, just in general, just to do that. So therefore, for now, we are attacking with the Italians inside of Russia itself. And the border has now been connected. We have now truly started securing the border for ourselves. We finished off a lot of troops, we have a lot of troops ourselves on the border, and we are now preparing to make the greatest attack known to man. We will launch them all the way out, and we're also building nuclear weapons, because why not? Literally, why not? I am insane in the head, right? And I thought it was about time I finally have a little bit of fun with the nuclear weapons. So once they're done, we shall nuke them. Which will probably be first be in the next episode of this. So now then, comrades, this will be the last part of the video, and I am assuring you that next week I will start production of the next one, and I'll definitely make more of those other videos I made 2 of yesterday. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, or else I will do this to you.